Good morning, everybody. This is Chris Robinson, Robinson Ag Marketing, with today's pre-opening grain and livestock comments for the fourth day of March. What's to look at? Well, lower across the board overnight, stock market higher, the crude oil market, which everybody's watching, right? Back down to 73, 74 bucks. Remember this, we did never ever took out the June 25th high, 78.40. We got up there close. We almost took it out, and then we've now backed off. So I'm not going to repeat to you what's going on in the news. It can change in 5 minutes, but at the end of the day, some things were said yesterday by the president that, for at least for now, has calmed down the crude oil market. We'll see how that turns out. I mean, I think every 12 hours you're going to have a new headline that's going to move these markets or could potentially move them. So anybody that it's hard to hedge for a coin flip. So what we can do is that though. Look at the tremendous rally that we've had up until now. We're at 22-month highs in beans, 7-month highs in wheat, 2-month highs in corn. We have a report on the 10th, and then the big one, the planning intentions. So I would say this: let's just go ahead and say that we hate the USDA, but we're going to hedge. I'd rather have a hedge on and hate them than not have a hedge on and hate them. And so, what do you do? Well, in my opinion, you take your biggest risk and you defend that. And you can get some really good downside protection right now because we've had these good rallies. When the market rallies, the downside protection gets cheaper. That's the put option. Now, on the flip side, if you are selling here, but you're convinced that we're going to have a 2008 market where, and I put it in my letter yesterday. I actually posted it on social media too. That 2008 market's got a lot of people jazzed, right? We had this huge spike up, and yeah, it was a great, great, great opportunity. We may be looking at something similar here right now. I don't know, but if you go back and look at 2008, it took 8 months to rally and 3 months to collapse. And I mean, it collapsed really fast back in '08. So since nobody can call the top out there except for two or three guys who are, of course, psychic and multi-billionaires, um, I'm being I'm being facetious there, joking around. Um, I would just say defend it as it goes up. At some point, you're going to be very happy that you have raised your floor because when the market corrects, it's always nice to have a higher floor. And yeah, is it a judgment call? Yes. Is there a cost associated with it? Yes. What you try and do is keep your costs in line. I'd much rather spend 10 cents to roll a floor up on my put 50 cents than sell futures and make 50 cents worth of margin calls. And my program is geared towards producers and farmers. You're always bet long, right? So that's your best strategy, in my opinion. Stay long in the field, stay long in the bin, stay long, wherever, but defend the rallies um, as we go. The flip side is if you're making sales here and you think that, oh my goodness, what if I sell it and then 3 weeks later it's 40 cents higher? Absolutely, positively re-own those sold bushels with call options. If we rally 40 cents, or like in beans, we've just rallied a dollar 10. Go ahead and sell into it and then hold back 10 or 12 cents or 15 cents and stay long that way. That way, if the market rolls over, right, you made a great cash sale and you lost 10 or 12 cents on your call. If the market continues to explode higher, you made a good cash sale and your 10 or 12 cents is going to make you more money if the market keeps going up. So that's the approach. If you're looking for help with how to manage stuff like that, if you're not familiar with what options to pick and how to manage them, that's exactly what I do. People always say, what's the value that you bring? How can you help me do something that I can't do? I will say this: if you had enough time, anybody can learn how to use these strategies. What I offer is turnkey assistance because there's 15 million other things you're doing if you're a farmer. You're taking care of your farm, you're taking care of your family, you got all those other obligations. Do you really want to be sitting in front of the screen every day for an hour and thinking about, oh, what's the next level I want to look at? So if you're looking for that type of help, give me a call, 312-638-8868. Wrapping it up with the cattle. Cattle's probably going to be higher today because the stock market's higher. So they are trading um, crude oil, they're trading in the soybeans, and with the stock market, they're trading cattle. Those are kind of the mirror options of each other. You've got cattle trading with the stock market. That means the stock market goes up, cattle go up for now. Same thing with the soybeans and crude oil. Crude oil goes down, soybeans go down. That is my take on the situation. So if you're looking for help, 312-638-8868. Sign up for my letter. It goes out 6 days a week. I also have a weekly webinar where I dig into the charts. If you're interested in learning about charts, I've got 32 years of experience looking at charts. I can help educate you there if you're curious about that. You guys have a great day. Take care.